Good afternoon. This is Rich Nelson with Allendale. This is Friday, February 17th of 2012. Quite an exciting day overall. Interesting to see the news was really not outside market related. U.S. dollar down 3, kind of moderate there. Crude up $1 and gold down $3. Today's action was certainly more grain news related here. Action as far as yesterday's news certainly centered on this whole Argentine government issue. The fact that, like we reported yesterday, we do have lower numbers from the Argentine government for their corn crop, and also lower numbers for soybeans for their crop compared to USDA. So we do have some expectations that perhaps USDA next month will have to make some lower revisions to both Argentina's corn as well as soybean numbers. In addition to that, keep in mind we have these rains kind of delayed still for Brazil. We won't get any rains until maybe Wednesday. So as far as this goes, the market's still trying to suggest maybe there's a little more damage down in Brazil than what the market had previously been thinking of here. So we do have this kind of leading into today's action. Overnight sales, we did get some overnight sales there on for corn, for wheat, and also for soybean oil. So that also added a little support there. Right now, for soybeans, we'll point out U.S. soybeans are currently $11 cheaper than Brazil, and this is a delivered price to China. So at this point, the trade is still considering that perhaps we will get maybe some further follow-through sales for U.S. soybeans to China in the coming weeks here. Last thing to speak of as far as news is certainly on the wheat side. So we did report with interest that USDA, or that the U.S. wheat, we did get that Egypt sale from the previous day. That was pretty exciting. And the trade had been looking at the fact that no Russian grain exporters even submitted a bid for supplying to Egypt. Overnight, we did see a Ukrainian newspaper suggest that the Ukrainian grain industry will limit its grain exports to only 4.8 million tons. This is lower than USDA's current 6.0 million ton estimate here. So the bottom line as far as this whole wheat picture is the two big suppliers of low-price wheat to the world, which are Russia and Ukraine, are both now limiting their access to the world markets. This actually opens up the door to the U.S. being really the cheapest to deliver right now, which is a very big surprise and kind of a change to the mindset that we have been trading with for months and months at a time here. So perhaps U.S. wheat does have a period maybe of 2 to 4 months where we'll get maybe a few extra sales lined up, more than the trade was expecting before here. So today's action on corn up 5.5, beans up 9.25, and wheat up 15.25. Keep in mind as far as next week's action, we have Monday is going to be President's Day, so no trading there. And then Tuesday, we'll be looking at, of course, those Argentine rains, and again, they're for Wednesday on the Brazilian rains. So if they did get those rains on the soybean side, perhaps we might have this rally slow down a little bit here next week. So keep that in mind here. Over on livestock, which was the more exciting of all the markets here today, cash cattle traded up $5 to $128 and $129. It looks like Packers control this whole cash cattle market, which had been in place for a good 3 weeks in a row, maybe now certainly is loosened here. The fact that feedlots finally held back a few extra cattle and made Packers blink is a very big issue. Also keep in mind this industry has been talking about this potential early start to outdoor grilling season. They've been talking about this for another maybe 2 or 3 days now. And it does make sense here. The fact that temperatures are a good 9 to 10 degrees warmer than normal, maybe we'll have outdoor grilling season start, heck, as early as mid-March. That'd be a kind of a big surprise and something we haven't seen here for some time. So as far as today's action, April contract up $1.25 here to new contract highs. We will point out that the wholesale beef market only up 2 for choice and actually down 10 for select. So today's action was really not driven by actual orders for wholesale beef, more speculation about future supplies or future demand for wholesale beef, and also more on the cash cattle end. Packers' control of this market has certainly loosened here. For hogs, up 15 cents on the April contract. We've got Wednesday's wholesale pork price was up that dramatic $2.41, but Thursday's wholesale pork took most of those gains back. In fact, it was down $1.89 for Thursday's wholesale pork price. So we don't have new orders coming in for pork, really supporting that rally that we had on Thursday morning. It looks like right now maybe more mixed action here as far as hogs for the short-term future here. So, as we said, a very big week for grains and livestock here. We will have no trade on Monday. Keep in mind, President's Day, we'll have no trade for Sunday night's electronic trade or the pit trade. The next action will be 6 o'clock for grains on Monday night for the electronic session, and of course, like we normally would for the start of a week, for livestock, there won't be any night trades Monday night. It will start 9:05 in the morning here. On Tuesday morning. If you have any questions about markets, marketing, trading in general, all kinds of exciting things to discuss here, feel free to give us a call here at Allendale, 1-800-262-7538. This is Rich Nelson. Hope you had a good trading week and hope you have a very good weekend with friends and family.